More insight into a cyber attack against the city of Columbus. The city first revealed it was a victim of one back on July 22nd. Then, on August 7th, the group claiming to be behind the attack posted city data to the dark web. Then on August 13th, 10 TV's Tara Jabor talked with a cybersecurity expert who found the private information of more than 400,000 people on the dark web. And today we talked with a former special agent for the FBI specializing in financial crimes and cyber criminals.
Now he shared how the FBI could be investigating the city's case behind the scenes. 10 TV's Tara Jabor has been following this story for a month now, joining us in studio tonight. So Tara, what did this former agent have to say when it came to the length of this investigation?
Well, Angela and Colin, Bret Hood, a former FBI special agent for 25 years, told me it's hard to put an exact time frame on how long the FBI investigation into the Columbus cyber attack could take. He says in these types of cases, it's a long, tedious process that could take a couple years, and that does not mean that someone will be prosecuted.
Bret Hood knows about FBI investigations into cyber attacks. We know the cyber attack on the city of Columbus is being investigated by the FBI. Hood says when the FBI starts an investigation, they gather as much information as they can.
You start to look at the transfers, different data points, different connections from either overseas, other servers, wherever they're at. And that can be a very long and tedious process.
Reseda is the group claiming responsibility for the Columbus cyber attack. They sold data and posted some on the dark web.
Because the internet connections, they bounce not only from state to state, city to city, but also from country to country.
Hood says that sometimes the FBI can get lucky and quickly solve a case, but that's not always the case. Sometimes the FBI can't take action on cases.
The United States can always send a request to a country to take a certain action to extradite someone, but there is no legal justification or there's no reason for them to be legally bound to provide that person unless both countries have entered into an agreement.
I reached out to the city of Columbus. A spokesperson told me that the mayor isn't available for an interview this week because they have shared all verifiable information that they can so far. Hood says his advice to the city is be transparent.
I would be as open as I could and provide as much information as I can without damaging the victims. We know that there's been a cyber attack and information was stolen. One of the ways to develop trust with the community is to be as open and accountable for the actions as you possibly can.
Now, Hood says his best advice for people in Columbus is to start monitoring your credit and pay attention to your accounts and identity. The city is offering free Experian for 2 years for those who feel they may be affected. Reporting live in the studio, Tara Jabor, 10 TV News.
All right, Tara, thanks. 10 TV has been following this cyber attack since July. To see more of our coverage and learn more about how to protect your own data, text the word hack to 614-460-3345 and we'll send details right to your phone.